What are the new parts that you'll want to order? Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer RC. Today we're going to go through a couple of things that are new by ARRMA RC. They've released 5 revised trucks today, all in their 6S BLX lineup. That includes the OutCast, the Typhon, Notorious, the Talion, and the Kraton. Weirdly enough, the Centon 6S was not updated out of their entire 6S lineup. That's the only one that was left out. So is it being discontinued? I don't know. That is unclear, but the older model, which is shown right here, is still available, the 2018 version. Now, before you jump away, because there has been a lot of YouTubers making content on these new trucks that came out today, I just want to go over a bit more technical details about them that you might not have seen in any of the other videos. First of all, here is the new Kraton. The Kraton by far got the most revisions. It has new version of tires, it gets a new body, and it has quite a few internal revisions that some of the other trucks get. Quickly go over some of that. So first of all, the Kraton looks great now. It certainly needed a new body, and that new body looks excellent. So I'm quite pleased with that. And then here's a bunch of the internal revisions that all the other ones get. So the new parts, you get a sliding motor mount. You get finally an easy access center differential. So it comes out in 6 screws or something. Previously, you had to flip the whole truck apart and really take a lot of parts out in order to get the center differential out, including this whole motor mount assembly, which could only be removed from the bottom. This is a much improved item that I've wanted for years. The Durango vehicles, when they first came out and they were based on the same chassis, they had this feature where you could remove the center diff from the top. And finally, that has made it to the ARRMA lineup, which is excellent. That is a part that I'm definitely going to buy, as well as this, the center to center brace. So ARRMA is very specific about watching the Facebook groups and the forums and watching what people are doing on YouTube to modify their trucks for the better. And they take a lot of those ideas and have made them production parts. The ARRMA vehicles just continue to get better and better. Now there's a couple of other revisions. The tires are back to a version 1 style Kraton tire, but they have been renamed the Copperhead version 2s. So they're a little bit of a different tire compound, a little bit higher tread type, but finally the Minakawas are gone and we're back to a block type tread, which is much better for bashing than that other V-type tread. This one, it has been annoying a lot of people, the Spectrum STX2R radio, because it does not use DSM protocol. If they had come out with a Spectrum radio included in the box that had DSM, everyone would be fine, because then you could pair your higher end radios with it. But with this one, you are stuck with the receiver that it comes with. If you want to upgrade to a better Spectrum radio, you have to change your receiver as well. They also revised the servo saver part, although I'm not aware of this one having big problems with loosening off in the 2017 and 2018 versions. At least I've not had it happen to mine. And the new 2019 looks to have a locking method with a screw from the bottom which holds it in place. And lastly, they've made these ball ends so that they cannot pop off. Although again, I've never had that happen in the field with mine either, and I bash them hard and I race them. This one is a very good upgrade. They added this little silicone ring around the hub nuts, which this is an important part which adds a little bit of pressure to the pillow ball that sits in here. And if this backs out, then this whole assembly gets very loose. So adding this little gasket should hold them in there so that they never back out on you. And lastly, the connectors have changed. What are the new parts that you'll want to order? All of the part information is now available. Here's the new body, available in clear, red, and blue. Here's the part number for the new chassis brace upper stiffener, which looks to include many parts you're going to need to order. Here's the part number for the shaft. There's threaded rod ends that go on either end, and then a ball cup, and a ball stud, and a screw, as well as then you need the revised part that goes on either end. So if you want these parts, write these numbers down: 320503, this one here, which includes the little ball cup, this screw. The shocks are the same. I'm just going to give you all the parts you need for the upper chassis brace right now. For the rear end, you need this part here, which this is what the rear end of the upper chassis brace clips into, ARRMA 320500. So you'll need that part, as well as maybe these 2 screws that hold it in. And then on the front piece, it's this whole upper section has been revised. Where's the part number for that? I don't see a part number for that. That's interesting. Okay, that's kind of weird. I do not see the part number for this part. This is also the part that you need, which this is what it looks like when this assembly is fully assembled, and then the upper chassis brace would clip in from this side here. The other change parts, here's how the new revised servo saver works. So it looks like it's got a shaft which goes up through this locking method. I don't see how you adjust it now. That's what's weird about it. And what was the other part that you would want? Oh, the motor mount. So I had to go over to the other exploded diagram, interactive exploded diagram, and here's the new motor mount which has the upper axis. So you need ARRMA 320468 is the motor mount which has the upper axis. And then here's the other sliding method. Here's the other piece that goes on the motor, ARRMA 320469. The screws should be compatible with what they were before, but if not, there's the new part number for the screws. Here's the new part numbers for the adjustable from the top. These two screws go in here, which attach to the top of this, and that locks it in place to set your mesh. 727412. And then there's a new upper diff cover, which may be just a cosmetic change, or they might have changed how the holes are aligned. It's 320499. Those are the major pieces that I would want to change on my own V2 or V3 Kraton if you have one. Adding that upper chassis brace as well as this easy access center diff are excellent, excellent improvements. The other stuff is all iterative. So they have updated the whole lineup. OutCast and Notorious share the same chassis and just have different bodies. They're essentially the exact same truck underneath, so you just buy whichever style you like the most. The OutCast and Notorious did also include a revised inner body brace, which sits under this roll cage that strengthens your body a little bit more. That is one unique upgrade to the Notorious and the OutCast. The Typhon got new bodies and new tires, but it does not get the upper chassis brace because the upper chassis brace would sit up too high. It would stick up through the body. A couple of interesting things there. I do like the new tires quite a bit. They look great for bashing. It also gets a new wing. It's more designed for high speed, the wing. It's a low downforce wing, as well as they also changed the shock caps. So they've gone back to aluminum shock caps on the Typhon. In the 2018 version, they went to plastic, and they added these little plastic scrapers on the top, or protective caps, and now it's back to aluminum, so that's also an excellent change. The Talion looks to be one of the least revised items, but it also does get the new upper chassis brace. The new Talion also does get the new upper chassis brace, the easy access center diff, and the other improvements as well. These are available today. You can buy them if you're in the US. If you're lucky enough to live in the US, you can order them today, and they are in stock at both Horizon Hobby and at Tower Hobbies. The pricing did go up on these, but there's quite a few improvements in them. So the Kraton, the OutCast, the Notorious, and the Talion all cost $550 US, $549.99. And they're available in different colors. And this is currently in stock right now. You could order it today and probably get it this week or next week. The Typhon looks to be by far the most value item. It is $479.99 US. So that is an excellent price for this. You're getting a lot of improvements in this product. You're just not getting an upper chassis brace on the Typhon. If you're curious about how that all looks from an upper view, here's a view of the new Kraton with all the new parts. With how the bracing clips in. So this is what I was showing, this upper chassis brace with the ball end then screws into this upper top mount, front and rear, and the motor mount that I showed as well. All excellent improvements. I am impressed. I did not expect them to do this. I thought that the new model that was going to be coming out today would be another 3S BLX item. So I am quite happy that they've revised their 6S lineup. It's just a little bit perplexing that the Senton got left out, and I'm not sure why. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.